Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. And Miles kicks to Halliburton. They set the pick for the three. Goes back up. Messi grabs the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything. To do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. Shoots the three. Kivoshev. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Rodgers, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now, here is Halliburton. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here is Rodgers. Outside for Robinson. Over to the left wing. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Robinson.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
from deep three-point territory. The offensive rebound.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Traps in the tray.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. And you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Rodgers passes to Robinson. Here is Rodgers. With some arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Rodgers has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Morrison, he's checked in for Rodgers. Let's take a look at last year's leading. Pass to Rodgers. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by the Lakers. The tray connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Messi. Here is Rodgers. Pass to Holmgren. Now it's trying to break loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Halliburton. Still yet to score. Halliburton is double. Miles with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Outside for Robinson. Stolen. Out in his own on the break. Finished off the break. 10 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Thomas passes to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said you have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Robinson, that's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Rodgers. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Craig, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Murray's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Connects checked in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For three, Murray. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 6. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Looking to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have set the tone, and the rest of the team is following.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles.
Here they are, the Laker girl dance team.
Lakers leading by 3. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Great showing for him last season. 4th in blocks. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And he was a shot-blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Sinks the triple. Rodgers has got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to connect. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3-point.
Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Lakers. Here is Rodgers. He takes it in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Pacers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Shakes them. And Holmgren pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rodgers can't make the basket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. That's his 2nd make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
Good. Once again, that makes him 8 for 9 this game.
What an exceptional start for him. Draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
Poked away. Over to the wing. Going in. Oh!
Oh, man. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here is Rodgers. 18 points for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Lakers in the lead. Outside for Robinson. Launches a three. Carries it. From three-point range. Robinson's got 8.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Shoots from 14, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here is Rodgers. Outside Robinson. And another three for the Lakers.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Rodgers can't make the basket.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Connect. Murray with the defensive effort.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Oh, man! What a finish!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Rodgers, and he drives in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pacers trail by 7 as a junior college product. Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's Rodgers. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Indiana shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And he lobs it up toward the rim. That shot misses. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Thomas to the inside. Oh!
My goodness. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Connect. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires away from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Lakers on top. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Rodgers checked in for Morrison. Robinson is subbed in for Porter. On the court for Indiana.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo. Here's Rodgers, and he goes in. For the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance and spruce it up a little bit.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. That one doesn't go.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Connect. He's checked in for Indiana.
Pacer substitution.
A three off the inbound. Drills it from outside. Rodgers has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Lets the three fly. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Rodgers. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 6 assists in the game.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Connect with it. 7 points in the game. Let's go. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Assisted. Connect.
Lakers leading by 4. Robinson passes to Rodgers. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the three ball is good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to... check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Halliburton's checked in. Robinson against Halliburton. Out to the wing. Here is Rodgers. He's got 36. 4 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Can't hit from the elbow. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. To the paint, King with the steal. Here's Rodgers, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run
to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Robinson against Halliburton. The 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Tries it from 19. And it's King with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but they're rebounding.
Oh, what a dunk! Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to connect. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Rodgers. It's Robinson, top of the key. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. That one is good again. He's 6 straight for the 4 with the basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In third, the Lakers.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Robinson kicks to Porter. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Good on the triple. 16 points for Robinson.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to connect. Gets it to... go from beyond the arc. Connects. Got the lead back up to 6 now for the Pacers. Halliburton against Robinson. They grabbed their own miss. And then Robinson slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Number 7.
Out to the right wing. Indiana moving it around. To the middle, Kivoshev. Outside for Halliburton. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Robinson. That's tipped. Now here's Miles. And Thomas with the block. And he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Holmgren.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Porter outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Jacks up a 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Right wing. 3-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. Nisi's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Robinson passes to Porter. Back to Robinson. Here's Nisi. Pass to Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 20 points. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Halliburton for 3. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Robinson for 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Thomas is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Rodgers. And it's Nisi in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Basket counts. 23 points in the game.
Assist from
And here is Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. Stolen by Miles. To the paint. Off on the layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical. In this game than he has. He has been a eater.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Robinson misses. Pacers trail by 4. Miles with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Rodgers. Pass to Misi. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Misi's got his second bucket tonight. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Check out Tyrese Halliburton. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 13 points per, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Robinson goes in. Here's Rodgers. Pass to Misi. And again, it's the Lakers.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Floats one. A rebound by the Lakers. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. And he has 28 points for the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Lakers have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The Pacers pull it in. For the tie. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. It's all knotted up. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Rodgers. It's picked off. To the inside. Miles. And it's Miles with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. From the arc. Can't hits it from downtown.
Number 20.
And the Pacers lead by 3.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Haliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Robinson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight. Indiana leading by 3.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Third team foul.
And here's Miles. Indiana moving the ball over. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job. Taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Lakers trail by 6. Now Robinson. 28 points for him. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Robinson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Lakers. Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Rodgers. Robinson for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Murray's checked in for Robinson. Connect, he's checked in for the Pacers.
The 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound pass, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
There's the lob to the hoop, and connects, slams it in. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Rodgers, and yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Indiana trailing here. Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
back at 6. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Thomas. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Halliburton for 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. The Pacers making a switch here. Lakers trail by 10. Outside for Thomas. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Fires the 3. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them the shot.
The 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot that time, not on target.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Pacers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Smith checked in for Indiana. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Halliburton for 3. Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good by Porter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Halliburton for 3. Garnett grabs the board. Lakers trail by 8. Now here's King. He's covered closely. Got a hand on it. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Porter against Halliburton. From deep. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Puts it up from 15. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Indiana leading by 10. From past the arc. Rebounded by Slauson.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Porter, no luck. The Pacers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
From deep three-point land, here's Porter. Connects on the 17-footer. Porter's got 13.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job.
Let's hear it, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 9. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Robinson for 3.
That's his first personal foul. Los Angeles foul. Rodgers. His third personal foul. First team foul.
The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Rodgers. Here he goes. The Pacers pull it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Connect. No good on the triple. Lakers shooting a superb 63% from the field. Got that one up quick. Holmgren's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
That 3 off the mark. Pacers leading by 8. Down low, here's Miles, and the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Connect. No good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Nisi nails the baby hook.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Robinson goes up from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. For 3, the putback. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 17 rebounds. The 10-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Pacers lead by 8.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Porter. Here's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
From downtown, rebound the Lakers.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Fires for 3. That shot off. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Pass to connect. Indiana again missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
It's Porter outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Rodgers. It's deflected. Here's Connect. Guarded by Porter. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility.
Connects again.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Rodgers passes to Porter. Pass to King. 5 on the clock. Here is Rodgers. Here's Porter, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton with it. Up top, Miles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.